There are quite a few things that narcissists hate, but nothing upsets them more or destabilizes them than someone in their circle who they cannot manipulate. This person would also have other qualities that the narcissist just cannot tolerate. This person is a bane to their existence, and they have the ability to drive a narcissist crazy. Because when a narcissist cannot have their way or who they want, it means they have lost. And narcissists hate losing. When a narcissist loses at anything, be it an actual board game, a job, or a relationship, it is a cruel reminder that they are not in control of everything or everyone. The type of person that can drive a narcissist crazy will have a combination of everything the narcissist hates in a personality type and more. But before we get into that, I would just like to quickly welcome and thank everyone for clicking on this video. I also have a new channel member I would like to acknowledge, and their name is Sherry Carriger. Thank you for joining and deciding to support my work. Okay, today I have about 9 qualities of the type of person that can drive a narcissist crazy. If you do not have all, don't worry. Just having at least 2 will be enough to get the narcissist to lose interest fast, provided you can remain resilient. So the type of person who can drive the narcissist crazy would first be someone who has firm boundaries. So they are not a pushover, not a people pleaser. They don't allow anyone to push their agendas with them. Basically, they are someone who knows who they are and what they are about and are not willing to compromise on it. Narcissists hate having limits placed on them, as they do feel entitled to people's life and time. The second thing would be someone who is not afraid of the narcissist. So they have no issues confronting the narcissist or rebuking them when necessary. They would also shut them down or call them out on any shady behaviors or lies they tell. Someone like this can really cramp the narcissist's style, as they will not be able to relax around this person. The third thing would be someone who is not impressed with the narcissist, meaning they just haven't bought into the fake image or persona that the narcissist is displaying. They are not quick to credit the narcissist or compliment them. They are the type of person who prefer to prove people first before they start being chummy with them. They aren't in any rush to add anyone to their life or circle. So it takes a lot more than a friendly smile and an immaculate appearance for them to start trusting someone. The fourth thing would be that they make the narcissist feel irrelevant. And it is because, with all the previous things I have mentioned, this person clearly does not trust the narcissist and would exclude them wherever possible. So they won't be invited to their homes, or they won't accept any invites from the narcissist either. It would be clear that this person does not want to spend any more time than what is necessary around the narcissist. They can sense something is off with the narcissist and are more likely to grey rock them or ignore them when possible. The next item on the list would be someone who is successful or has something the narcissist doesn't. It can be the other person is married, but the narcissist is not, or the other person owns a car or house, but the narcissist doesn't. It could be the other person is able to travel, but the narcissist can't. However big or small, the narcissist does not want anyone to be able to have or do something that they can't. Narcissists are very envious people, and they hate when others are doing better than they are. The sixth thing would be someone who is free-spirited, meaning they enjoy life and seek after their passions without caring what others think. They are unconcerned about their image or what others think about them. This type of person is the complete opposite to the narcissist, and they cannot bear being around these people because they are living their lives in a way that the narcissist can only dream of. Free spirits are usually also quite happy and carefree, which is the next thing narcissists just cannot stand, which are happy people. People who are genuinely happy and loving life completely annoys the narcissist. These people have something the narcissist will never have, and it drives them crazy. Narcissists also hate people who talk more than they do, but more importantly, those who are not afraid to speak the truth. Narcissists love to talk about themselves and their accomplishments. They love to also complain and bitch about others and can even be good storytellers. But a lot of what narcissists say are nothing but lies, whereas someone else who talks a lot and speaks the truth as well is a walking or rather talking nightmare for the narcissist, as they are able to take center stage and captivate people with their lively personality. The final thing would be someone who is authentic. It is the vein of every trait that I have just gone through. An authentic person is someone who is sincere in every aspect of their life. Honesty is their policy. With them, what you see is what you get. This again is the exact opposite for the narcissist, as they are fake, 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 and they want others to be miserable and fake like they are. In the mind of the narcissist, authentic people should not exist. Everyone must be fake like they are. So that is the end of my list. But people who exhibit these behaviors around the narcissist and have the added edge of knowing how narcissists work are bound to make the narcissist angry, irritated, uncomfortable, and make them retreat into their shell. The quicker the narcissist can get out of their presence, the better. The narcissist knows that this is someone who they will not be able to deceive, and worse yet, someone who could very well expose them. So to counteract this, the narcissist usually finds an exit plan or do everything in their power to avoid this type of person. A person like this has truth on their side, and the narcissist hates truth. A person like this is true to themselves and others around them. They are not afraid to hear the truth or speak it, and this makes them a danger to the narcissist. They are the ones who the narcissists fear the most because they are everything the narcissist isn't. Truth is the narcissist's poison or kryptonite, and a person with these qualities or behaviors are a beacon of truth, and they can put an end to the narcissist. All the narcissist can do is try and sow seeds of doubt and distrust about the person, hoping something sticks, or they find someone who envies or hates this person as much as they do, so that they can side with them in trying to destroy this person. Narcissists hate everyone, but especially those they are unable to manipulate and control, but more so those who have most of the qualities I have listed today, because they have the ability to drive any narcissist crazy with their firm boundaries, authenticity, the fact they are not impressed with the narcissist, they are not afraid of the narcissist, they speak the truth, they are happy, they love themselves, and they love life. But above all, they can spot toxicity and stay away from it. Over such, the narcissist has no power. Okay, that is it for today. As usual, I hope this was beneficial. Please do share your thoughts below. Many thanks for listening.